What is the best way to eat then to build muscular mass? Or to build a large muscular body? Simply eat a well-balanced diet. Actually, the most important aspect of eating a well-balanced diet is that it maintains health. This is something most of us learned in, 8th grade biology or 12th grade health, whatever, high school. And this is something we often forget. The first requisite in building a strong, healthy body is maintaining health. And the best way to maintain health is to eat a well-balanced diet. A well-balanced diet is one that is comprised of 60% carbohydrates, 25% protein, 15% fats. That means if your daily maintenance needed calories is 3,000, out of those 3,000 calories, 60% should be carbohydrates, 25% protein, 15% fats. If in fact your daily maintenance needed calories is 3,000, then 60% or 1,800 should be carbohydrates. That's quite a bit of carbohydrates. According to the American Senate Subcommittee on Nutrition and all of your reputable nutritional scientists and physical educators, a well-balanced diet is comprised of 60% carbohydrates, 25% protein, 15% fats. You will find those quacks and fattists who say eat the majority of your calories from protein. In most instances, those people also sell protein. They have a vested interest in distorting nutritional realities. Carbohydrates next to water are by far the most important nutritional element anybody, not just a bodybuilder, but anybody can consume. The most important reason being our nervous systems, our brain, our spinal cords, our peripheral nerves derive 99.9% of their nutrition from the one thing we've been taught is the worst thing we can eat, sugar, glucose. It's the most important thing you can eat. Pure, simple sugar. Your brain derives almost 100% of your nutrition for your brain comes from sugar. Is sugar. How many in here have been on a low carbohydrate diet before? Sorry about that. What's one of the first things you notice in a low carb diet? Weak. Tense. Edgy. What else? Can't seem to think right. Short-term memory is impaired. Concentration is impaired. You start dreaming about chocolate instead of sex. The first requisite. You can't have sex without carbohydrates. Think about it that way. What are these signals? These signals are your nervous system sending out for the thing that it needs the most, sugar. If you've ever been around a bodybuilder who's been on a low-carb diet for 4 to 6 weeks, you'll see that it also impairs personality. Your personality is a function of your nervous system. And if your nervous system is not getting the fuel it needs from carbohydrates, your personality is going to become deranged, and I mean deranged. I've seen bodybuilders do weird things, and I often wonder if the weird things that bodybuilders do aren't the result of being on low-carbohydrate diets for too long. Anybody who's been around bodybuilding for a long time, behind the scenes, you know a lot of bodybuilders are crazy. They do strange things. I think it's because of the low-carbohydrate diet. It affects your thinking processes. It affects your personality. Low blood sugar will definitely cause an erratic personality. I mean, it's in all the medical journals.
What about the simple and complex?
There is no such thing. There is no thing. A carbohydrate is a carbohydrate. There are simple and complex foods. Or refined and unrefined. By the time it gets into your bloodstream, the carbohydrate has to be in the form of glucose. It makes no difference at all. Whether it's from a candy bar, an apple, a baked potato, it has to be in the form of glucose for your brain to use it. What is refined or unrefined is the food it's contained in. The carbohydrate is the same. Food is either refined or unrefined. But I know what you're talking about. It's not good to eat too many refined or simple sugars. because they go into your bloodstream too fast and cause all kinds of problems. Get your carbohydrates from as many natural sources as possible. But if you have a hankering to eat an occasional candy bar, again, don't think the world's going to stop revolving. It's not going to hurt you. Try to get the reason nutritional experts advocate that you get your carbohydrates from fruits and vegetables is because those things also lend themselves to a well-balanced diet. They contain vitamins, minerals, and other things that are contained in a well-balanced diet. That's another good point. How do you get a well-balanced diet? Very simple. If there's one issue in bodybuilding that's been confused, it's this whole thing about nutrition. Nutrition is really so simple. All you need to do is eat a simple, well-balanced diet, which is really nothing more than basic food groups. This may seem oversimplistic, but this is the truth of the matter. Fruits, vegetables, cereals, and grains, dairy products, and meat. If you get 2 portions every day of each one of those, then you will be getting a well-balanced diet. Even simpler, I often say, eat a little bit of everything, but not too much of anything, and you'll be getting a well-balanced diet. Diet is really very simple. Complicating the matter and confusing it by reading all of these crazy articles you read in Iron Man and Muscle Fitness are designed to sell you more products. By confusing you and muddling the issue, they divest you of your hard-earned dollars much easier. It's really very simple. Eat an adequate, well-balanced diet, train as hard as you can, and pray occasionally, and you will perhaps someday be a Mr. Olympia. Just the right ass.
How about food combinations people do that?
That seems to be the most prevalent question lately is food combination. I don't know a damn thing about it, really. I've been combining foods haphazardly my whole life, and I haven't suffered that badly yet. A lot of nutrition seems to be, to me, splitting hairs. People get so involved in their nutrition, which is okay. I mean, I'm not judging that. But it's a whole hell of a lot simpler just to, again, eat a little bit of everything and not too much of anything. Train hard. And don't split hairs, unless you get off on it. It's up to you. But I don't know. Anybody here know about food combination? Lou does. Don't talk about it now. Yeah. Pardon? Should.
Well, there you have it.
It's gas. Can't be a problem.